Hello and welcome to Fortune Street. This is a game that, as you can see, came out in 2011 for the Wii, and it's actually quite a popular series in Japan. Annoyingly, we'll get into more of that later. It's a game made by Square Enix. This is published on the Wii Fortune Street. This is a crossover between Dragon Quest and Mario. If you've never heard of this game, the best way to describe it is its monopoly with the stock market. It's a 4-player party game. But there is like a single player story, not really story, but single player campaign type thing. If you're from, I believe, Europe or the UK, I know for 100% fact, this game is called Boom Street for some reason. Maybe they didn't want to use the word fortune because it maybe would increase the age rating in Europe. I'm not sure. It's called Boom Street. And I actually own this physically, but I'm emulating it. I first found out about this game through the Runaway Guys, which is a collab channel between Proton John, Nintendo Capri-Sun, and Chaka Conroy. They played through all of it, or tons of it, and it's so much fun. I had to buy the game. I struggled to find it. I bought it years ago, and I struggled to find it, and it was, I believe, we have a shop in the UK, which some people would pronounce as sex. So it's a bit weird to say I went to the sex shop, which I didn't. CEX is how it's actually spelled. I always say CEX because that's like it's how it's spelled, CEX, but it's apparently supposed to be pronounced sex, which is strange. I don't know. But anyway, I own it physically now. I found it. I believe I had to pre-order it from CEX. It's like a shop where you get a bunch of pre-owned stuff and find a lot of rare stuff. It's a good shop. And I'm going to be playing alone. I'm emulating this, as I said. Looks like there was already a guest account. I think because I tried to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, because that would be... Right, okay, the controls, I'm holding them sideways. I think, yeah, I did try to play a bit of this game on my own for fun time. 2019, I don't think that's true. I fear it might be, though. We got the guest me. There's no me's in this console. Right, you're going to have to bear with me as I try to figure out if I'm holding it sideways, this would be down. Right, okay, I see, I'm with you. That's left. We're going to go for guest C. I mean, guest B looks the most like me, but I think the other one's guest B, isn't it? So no, okay, we're doing guest A because it looks exactly like me. I'm hot in my room, I'm taking my jumper off. Once we get into the game, I'll figure out how the controls actually are, how I've set them up. Easy or standard? So easy, I believe, doesn't have the stock market. You buy shops, build them up, and bring it home in a bold, brisk game. But we're doing standard, the well-loved rules played by fans of the series since 1991. This game's gone on for a long time. It's got the stocks, you dominate the districts, which are like your monopolies, and it's a completely devious game of commercial deftness. Anyway, this game, yeah, Square Enix, this game apparently didn't sell well enough for Square Enix to release a new one overseas, or to do an English translation. There was one that came out around the time of Final Fantasy 15, which has up to Final Fantasy 15 characters in it. And it kind of just became a Dragon Quest Final Fantasy crossover game of this, which sucks. I mean, it's great that they still made a new one. Sucks that it's not in the UK. And for that, we have the tutorial, you have the free play, and you have the tours, which is what we're going to be doing. The Dragon Quest tour, Super Mario tour, and then there's the blank. We're going to start with the Dragon Quest. So you can see how it works here. You can see the map. You can go to the competitors are there, how much space you need to get third place or higher to win, and the game ends when someone's at that target amount. And obviously, as you get higher up, the maps are bigger and the maps are more advanced. I'll explain the rules of how it all works when we get into it, but let's just explain how this series is going to work. I'm going to be recording it boards at a time, so it'll probably be 2 hours recording sessions, or maybe hopefully not longer. But they won't come out consistently. You may have, say, this board now, say an episode, then tomorrow be another episode, then tomorrow be another episode, or an episode, not an episode, then not an episode, like one off. Then there may be like a month or 2 months pause between you get the next board. It's kind of like whenever I have time, whenever I have the ability to, that sort of stuff. But let's go. Gotta try and explain the rules to the best of my ability. Alright, yeah, I get to players, my guy. Determine the order of play is done through a 0 through 99. Obviously, we get 17, which surprisingly isn't the lowest. That's the order of play decided. So, just like we said, the game ends when someone gets 10,000 gold and gets to the bank. The game also ends if one player gets bankrupt, and you need to get third or higher. It's your turn, Platypunks. We got Platypunk, we got Slime, we got Guestain, we got Princessa.
One day I'm going to take over the role of respected plub fiver and live it up in casa like this one.
You roll the dice, you got your properties on the board with their prices. You can go in most directions. He's gone for the arcade square. There's a few arcade mini games. First, they go in an order. So the first arcade mini game, just move my mic a bit, is around the blocks. You can see your prizes over there for what you get. So he's going to get a bunch of slimes. He's going to get 2 slimes. He got 1. But 50 gold times by his level. Currently, we start at level 1. To get levels, you've got to go around the map and pick up the suits. So hearts, spades, diamonds, and clubs that you can see.
Oh goody, I'm the king of the castle, you dirty rascal. This place is groovy.
You got to go around, pick them up, and then get back to the bank. Then you get a level up where you get like a promotion, a big bonus. The dice, depending on the board, can roll more than a 6. When you land on a suit, you pick up the suit. You can see on the right what we've got, what we're missing, and you get to pick a number on this big board, and you get a bonus depending on various little things.
Okay, my friend, before we start, I just want to get one thing straight. This is business, okay? The plop don't like getting personal.
Right, okay. I now need to sort my controls out. So, bear with. Controllers. So, because it's sideways, isn't it? So, up is, it would be like you. Am I correct? Oh, do I have to close this to get back onto the game? Up, that's up and that's down. Okay, I've done it reversed, but it's fine. Up and down are reversed. I'll quickly change that. So up is actually you, down is actually you. Cool. Why is it still reversed? Anyway, we need to do something first. We need to go into other and we need to go to the options because we need to do the game speed as fast, which basically means we move really fast. And then we want no chat. Basically, I don't want them talking to me because these games go on kind of long. Oh, I could change it to be vertical, which might be better. Why is this still not? Hang on, if I have a Wii remote in my hand like this, and I flip it like that, up button is definitely west. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it. Anyway, we just roll. So I'm guessing we kind of want the biggest property imaginable at the start. Oh no, this is going to suck because it's reversed. I'll buy this shop. You can see what it is and what district it's belong. Everything's color coded, which is nice. And you can see how fast the game will go now. Yeah, everything's color coded. You can see what district it's in. Petrol's turning point. Everyone gets to choose which way they go. Obviously there is a way around the board, but depending on certain effects, maybe that changes. The florists in District C. A bakery. You see how much the shop value is, basically how much you bought it for, or how much it costs to buy. I really hate that this is reversed still. Give me a second. Maybe I should buy a real Wii remote. And sort of, I don't get it. 6. Okay, hang on. Minus is to view the board. 3, 4, 5, 6. because I can move any way. I can get a 470 or a 340, but I'm kind of going away from a lot of the stuff. But I feel like these ones are going to be much more worth it. Every time you pass the bank, you can buy stocks. I'm not going to bother. I think it's worth maybe getting the early shops. Well, it's not my turn. Let me figure out why this, for some reason. Switched all of them around. Hopefully that works. I might buy it. Yeah, I might buy a Wii remote. Dice Adventures, roll a 1 free, roll odd to warp randomly, and I think everyone else warps somewhere randomly. So it's even, everyone but Platypunk warps. Seems fair, seems fair. Gotta be careful of my money. So the number on the right is how much you actually own, basically kind of, I guess, your net worth, it would be. Obviously, cash is physical cash. Oh, we all warp to the same space. It's interesting. I think a free heart. That's lucky. He's already got a heart though, so he gets 100 instead. There we go. That's fixed it now. Actually play the game. 2. This gives me a venture square, but this gives me a property. Oh, a second property in the district actually. Oh. So districts work as they sort of do in Monopoly. This is your second stop in district. So basically the capital goes up, the amount rises and the max capital increases. And yeah, this is the game. Ooh, take a break square. That is the worst square you could possibly land on. Until your next turn, all your shops are closed. The worst square in the game. Free, and he's landing on the best square in the game, the Boon Square. I think you get 20. All of your shops basically you get commission off everyone else's. I think you get like 20% off any earnings. And I'm going to land it as well. I'll take that. Which is pretty good because I'm kind of low on money. Hopefully someone actually earns money. Okay, landing on your... There's so much going on. She chose not to. If you land on your own property, you can actually invest in your other properties. You can choose to put more money in. 10 of your most valuable stock. Doesn't have any, does he? Not District D. He gets stock in District D. We haven't looked at the stock prices yet. You can kind of tell what they are based on how expensive the properties are in it. So obviously the more expensive the properties. District D, I'm not sure what District D is. 4, we're looking for another property, or it's safe to go on the slime. I can't buy the property, so I may as well just go up here and take the free rest. I owe him nothing. Ooh, playing Platypunk, 15 gold. Yeah, but what really annoys me, I wonder if anyone's actually tried to make a ROM of the... It was PS4, it came out on the PS4 version, the new one. That's actually got an English translation. I don't get why they wouldn't translate it into English, or at least release another... like, just do it in English. Anyway, this is the second arcade minigame, Mario-themed one. It's impossible to lose unless you're winning like a lot. The 1-up symbol I believe is 500 gold, and the stock symbol is stocks in your thing. All right, suit square. Every suit number means something. So every game, if you see 8, it's always the same. Every shop in the price. Everyone's shop price is increased by 30. Now roll again. Okay. There's good ones you want, bad ones you want to avoid. Talking number 13 and number 7. You have to part of a shop in order to make this purchase. No, I'm fine. Nearly gone around the board. Damn, everyone's landing on so many squares. I mean, it's only the first map and it's really small, but you can invest capital in any of your shops. She's not going to. Interesting. I guess she doesn't really have much money in much shops. That's a hefty price. Thank you, Platypunk. But imagine if this game actually had like a modern version on like say Steam or something and you can actually play it with your friends. They did it with Dokapon Kingdom. Dokapon Kingdom, moneymaking. Roll at the die and get 50 times that. Aren't you lucky? But yeah, Dokapon Kingdom had got a re-release. Okay, we're all seeing all 3 minigames already. Oh no, there's 4 minigames. This is the 3rd one, Dart of Gold. You press 2 to throw a dart on a thing, and then you throw it at a person. A lot of money. On, my space is bigger because it's me. Oh, right in the middle. 100 value. 100 G's. Yeah, but this game is so fun to play with friends. It's like, it literally is just better Monopoly. Like the stock market adds so much and all these like kind of random aspects. We're not going to get to it just yet, but there is another kind of space, vacant plots, which add a lot to the game, which we'll see in the future. I'm pretty sure this game does have kind of a big modding community, I want to say, or at least like a community of people. Oh, there's a 570 square. Please be warped to the bank. You receive 27 times the number of shops you own. Your own gold coins come from the bank. Only 81. That's fine. Money's money. Can't complain. 3 of us have all the suits. We just need to make it back to the bank. Everyone zooms to... Oh, she's going to warp to the bank. Or not. I guess she wants to buy that square. It's in her district. What was I going to say? I mentioned vacant plots. What was I talking about before? Oh yes, I was going to mention the lines and those things. You get a bonus. You may have seen she got 3 in a line, so she's 30 gold. 4 gives you 40, 5 gives you 50, so on, so on, so on. So you're incentivized to do it in lines, or you can be that guy and screw someone else's line if you want to be that guy. You saw Platypunk got an extra, I think 5 from that, even though he lost money, because he has stocks in that district. This must be District D that he got the stocks in. What? 33. You can sell a shop to the bank for 3 times its shop value. I'm alright. I'm good. I'm good. Some of them are kind of useless. 2. Ooh, money for me. Ooh, how kind.